Hey, it's Marley from the Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for July 2025. So on July 4th, we have a pretty big day ahead of us. We have two different astro events taking place that's definitely going to shift the energy, and it's going to be very noticeable right out of the gate. First, let's talk about Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, worth, pleasure, and money. She's leaving her rulership in Taurus energy for Gemini energy. But before she does, there's going to be a major conjunction between her and Uranus, the great awakener, sitting at the final degrees of Taurus energy in preparation for his particular transit into Gemini energy on the 7th. That is a major energy event. And so we have to understand that these two coming together for their conjunction, this is a reset on how they are going to be interacting as both of them move on and move forward into new signs, into new energies. And so we have to kind of understand that that is planting the seed for some shocking revelations, some shocking turn of events. There's definitely a wild card energy coming at us because of all of this Uranian energy on the move, and having Venus be kind of connected to it and caught up in it is definitely going to make for some very interesting storylines as she moves into Gemini energy. Now, she moves into Gemini energy every year, so this isn't anything new. However, the conjunction with Uranus is going to make it a little bit more special. And just with all of the energies kind of going on, we have all these major heavy hitting planets in different signs and on the move. This isn't the typical year. And being a year of 9 where we have to wrap things up, provide endings and closures to particular chapters before we start fresh in a more permanent way in 2026, this is definitely going to be an interesting transit for Venus because it's going to open up her mind, her heart space in a totally different way. So considering the fact that when Venus is in Gemini energy, that suddenly we become extroverts, specifically in comparison to her being in her rulership in Taurus energy, that was very much us just keeping to ourselves. We had to be introverted, we had to be quiet, we had to kind of sit with ourselves in order to figure out who it is that we are now, what we are actually worthy and deserving of. We had to kind of think about what has changed in our heart space, specifically since she retrograded at the beginning of this year. And, that Taurus energy being a fixed earth sign definitely grounded us out, anchored us into that heart space so that we were getting real and raw